Warning, you might be eating something healthy that's silently weakening your legs. Maria, 65, did everything right. She ate fruit every day. The result? She could barely climb stairs. Sounds absurd, right? But what if I told you that some common fruits, the kind you're probably eating right now, are slowly stealing your muscle strength without you even realizing it? No, this isn't a conspiracy theory. It's biochemistry. In this video, you'll discover which fruits accelerate muscle degeneration, a simple test to check if your legs are getting weaker, and what you can do today to regain your strength before it's too late. If you're over 50, don't click away from this video. It could be the difference between independence and needing a cane in the coming years. Comment below. Did you also believe that fruit could never be harmful? I want to hear your story. If shocking health truths like this interest you, hit the like button now. There's a lot more coming your way. You've probably always heard that fruits are healthy and should be part of your daily diet. And indeed, they are important. But new studies show that overconsumption of certain fruits can lead to unexpected problems, especially for those over 65. Recent research has revealed that the sugar in certain fruits, when consumed in excess, can trigger silent inflammation in your body. This inflammation, without you noticing, gradually weakens the muscles in your legs and joints. In other words, that feeling of difficulty when climbing stairs or walking for a long time might be due to eating too much of what you thought was healthy fruit. In practice, this means that eating too many sweet fruits like bananas or watermelon could be contributing to muscle strength loss, what doctors call sarcopenia. This is especially concerning for older adults, as it directly impacts independence, making daily activities more difficult. So, the big question is, are you eating the right fruits and in the right amounts to protect your muscles, keep your legs strong, and continue enjoying your independence to the fullest? Now let's take a look at exactly which fruits may be harming you without you even realizing it. 1. Pineapple. Pineapple is refreshing, tasty, and full of vitamin C, but it's also one of the most acidic fruits and high in fructose. In excess, it can cause inflammation in the digestive system and joints. For those who already feel pain in their knees or legs, this can mean more discomfort and loss of mobility. Imagine feeling an extra jab while walking, not knowing the culprit might be that slice of pineapple after lunch. 2. Banana. Bananas are convenient, but they're rich in natural sugars and potassium. When eaten multiple times a day, they can cause fluid retention and a feeling of heaviness in the legs. Many people mistake this for fatigue, when in reality, they're just overloading their body with a fruit that should be eaten more moderately. 3. Grapes. Small, sweet, and hard to stop eating. Grapes are one of the fruits with the highest glycemic index. Excess sugar turns into internal inflammation that directly impacts muscle tissue. In older adults, this process is faster and more dangerous, reducing muscle capacity and increasing fall risk. 4. Watermelon. The summer favorite is also a trap. While it contains a lot of water, watermelon is extremely rich in fructose and low in fiber. This means it spikes your blood sugar quickly. If you feel leg fatigue after eating watermelon, it might be more than just the heat. Piatti. Orange. Oranges are known for their vitamin C, but few people mention their high sugar and acidity. When consumed as juice, it's even worse. One glass can contain the sugar of up to 4 oranges. This overloads the liver, raises glucose levels, and speeds up joint inflammation. For those who feel stiffness in their knees in the morning, that daily orange juice might be feeding the problem. 6. Green apple. The fit look of the green apple can be deceiving. It contains less sugar than other varieties, but it's also more acidic. This acidity can harm your gut flora and lead to discomfort that affects the entire body. Studies show that imbalances in gut health are directly linked to muscle loss, especially after age 60. Sedum. Mango. Sweet, juicy, and risky for those with sensitive blood sugar. Mangoes have a high concentration of fructose, a type of sugar that in excess raises blood fat levels and increases the risk of insulin resistance. The result: muscle aches, greater fatigue in the legs, and progressive energy loss. The truth is, none of these fruits are villains on their own. The danger lies in the excess and frequency. The body over 60 responds differently, more slowly, more sensitively. And dietary choices, even the most innocent ones, make a huge difference in everyday vitality. Ready to discover the fruits that actually help keep your legs strong and your energy high? Now that you know which fruits might be hurting your muscle strength, it's time to learn which ones actually help your body stay firm, agile, and pain-free. The good news is these fruits are accessible, tasty, and when eaten regularly, offer real benefits for those in their golden years. Berries. Strawberries, raspberries, blueberries. Rich in antioxidants and natural anti-inflammatories, they help fight free radicals that age your muscles. They have a low glycemic index, meaning they don't overload your blood with sugar. They're ideal for anyone wanting to keep their legs firm and reduce joint pain. Cherries. Rarely mentioned, but powerful. Cherries contain compounds that reduce inflammation and muscle pain. In some studies, people who regularly consumed cherries reported improvements in chronic pain and more energy for walking. Avocado. A source of healthy fats, avocado aids in muscle regeneration and the absorption of important nutrients like magnesium and potassium. Plus, it provides long-lasting energy without spiking blood sugar. Papaya and pear. Papaya supports gut function and reduces internal inflammation. Pears are high in fiber and help regulate blood sugar, keeping your energy stable throughout the day. Carlos, 72, struggled with leg pain and weakness. After replacing sweet fruits with berries and adding avocado and papaya to his breakfast, he was able to walk around the block with ease and without pain. Which of these fruits do you already eat? Drop a comment below and share your experience. You wake up, feel that heaviness in your legs, and slowly make your way to the kitchen. Your body feels sluggish, and the effort to climb a single step has become routine. But what if I told you that a simple change to your breakfast could gradually change how you feel. That your first meal of the day has the power to strengthen your legs, reduce pain, and bring your energy back. Imagine starting your day feeling light, sitting down to eat knowing you're doing something good for yourself, something that gives you more control over your body. This isn't a miracle promise. It's biology applied intelligently. And here's the key point. Your body, especially after 60, needs food combinations that work with you, not against you. Most people eat fruit on its own or overdo the portions, thinking they're making a healthy choice. But what few people realize is that by combining the right fruit with the right foods, you turn your meal into a true natural remedy, one that strengthens muscles, supports digestion, stabilizes blood sugar, and even boosts your mood. Take a look at this simple yet powerful plate. Half a papaya, rich in enzymes that support digestion and reduce internal inflammation. 1 teaspoon of chia seeds, a source of omega-3s and fiber that supports muscle and gut health. 1 slice of whole grain bread with mashed avocado, healthy fat that promotes satiety and helps vitamin absorption. Unsweetened chamomile tea, calming, hydrating, and far gentler than store-bought juices. This combination delivers balanced energy and protects against the main culprits that weaken your legs: blood sugar spikes, chronic inflammation, and poor digestion. Now picture this as a ritual, your moment. It's not just about what's on the plate, but what it represents. Care for your body, preserved independence, and the strength to keep doing what you love. And in the afternoon, when that hunger strikes, instead of grabbing cookies or overly sweet fruits, go for a handful of strawberries or blueberries, powerful antioxidants. Plain, unsweetened yogurt, a light protein source that supports muscle health. A pinch of oats, fiber that helps control blood sugar and keeps you full longer. Notice how everything here has a purpose. It's not about cutting things out. It's about combining them wisely. Small changes made with clarity can bring profound results. And if you think changing is hard, think about this. You already make a huge effort every day just to live with pain, to walk with difficulty. Changing what you put on your plate might be simpler than living with the consequences of unconscious choices. You don't have to give up flavor or make your routine complicated. You just need to understand what you're doing and why you're doing it. That creates a powerful feeling of control, something many people over 60 feel they're losing. And now that you know these combinations, here's a question. Which of these ideas will you try first tomorrow morning? This kind of question activates your brain differently. It invites you to take part. And the more engaged you are, the easier it becomes to incorporate these choices into your daily life. Because you built them, decided, chose, and that changes everything. Now, with clarity, motivation, and awareness, you're ready to take the next step. Let's end this video with a message that could transform the next few months of your life. Take a deep breath for a moment. You've made it this far, and that says a lot. In a world that's fast, automatic, and disposable, you took the time to care for yourself, to understand what might be weakening your body, and more importantly, to discover what can bring you back to your best self. The truth is, knowledge alone doesn't change anything, but what you do with it, that changes everything. Now think, how many times have you felt your legs heavy? Climbing stairs felt like a struggle. Walking around the block seemed like a marathon. How many of those moments have you just accepted as part of aging? But what if, deep down, it wasn't just age? What if part of the weakness, the pain, the slowness was tied to decisions as simple as what you put on your plate? This is where the real power lies, knowing you can change this path. Not with expensive medications, not with crazy diets, but with daily, conscious choices made calmly and clearly. Picture this. You open your eyes in the morning, sit up, plant your feet on the floor, and feel something different. Lightness. Your legs respond better. You get up with less effort. You walk to the kitchen and prepare your breakfast with the right fruits, with balance, with intention. That's the future that starts today, here. Now, and we're not talking about magical promises. We're talking about biology, physiology, how your body reacts when it receives what it truly needs in the right amount. But here's a powerful trigger: consistency. One day isn't enough. The secret lies in repetition. Small adjustments, made consistently, have the power to reverse years of wear and tear. And this is where many people stop, because the human mind naturally resists change, even good ones. It's more comfortable to stick with what's familiar, even if it's harmful. So, how do you break this cycle? Simple, by creating an emotional connection with your future. Visualize yourself walking with someone you love, crossing the park, climbing stairs without fear of falling. Feel the pride in your grandchild's face when they see you stronger. Notice the admiring looks when people realize you didn't give up, that you're still here, standing strong, living with independence. And this isn't a fantasy. It's the result of choices like replacing your daily banana with a handful of strawberries, swapping orange juice for tea with oats and pear, spreading avocado on your toast instead of margarine. Simple adjustments, but with real impact. Another key detail, rarely discussed but decisive, the feeling of control. When you understand what you're doing and why, your brain feels safer. That reduces anxiety, boosts motivation, and reinforces your drive to keep going. It's the psychological effect of restored autonomy, and it's transformative. And if you've made it this far, you don't just want information. You want transformation. You want to feel more alive, stronger, more capable. So here's a final invitation. Simple, yet powerful. In the comments, write which fruit you're going to replace or add to your daily routine starting tomorrow. It's not just a comment, it's a commitment to yourself and to everyone else who, like you, is rediscovering the value of taking care of their body with intention. Sharing your decision inspires others. And when we build that kind of movement, the impact multiplies. Remember, You are not alone. You're joined by thousands of people who also want to live better with more quality, less pain, and greater freedom. The next step doesn't depend on anyone else, just you. And you've already started.